Yellow from Halo. We Insight. We're thinking about the here and now moment that many speak about, and as all is here and now, nothing gets thrown away. Even the idea of throwing things away, they're still gonna be here and now, somewhere. So throwing away is using less, or taking the resources, breaking down the resources, or what we so-called throw away, and then reutilizing those resources for more useful, or in a sense, activity and action that are currently necessary or useful to us. It's like having a thought, and the thought requires energy to be. So simply saying that's not the kind of thinking that we entertain, then the energy gets reabsorbed and used again for something else. So our question is, what thinking? If so thinking is necessary, aligns with the current being that we wish to experience, or the current being that we are, all we want to experience depends on the theme of exploration, correct? So that kind of gives a new slash was never new twist to something that was pretty clear and never twisted. Yeah, this paradox law is it's a pretty interesting principle. Principle or law? What is a law? What is a principle? Good question. Good question. Yeah, for sure we're about to say progress, but progress in what? If all is here now, what do we progress on? If all is here now, we are everything we need to know. Exactly. There's nothing else to know apart from here and now. So what else then? Exactly. What else would you consider in the here and now where everything is us? Why would there be any what else if all that is, it's here now? What is the mechanism? What is the thing that asks for what else? Is the same mechanism that thinks or is in the cycle of believing or idea or creating ideation that knows everything. But bear in mind, the here now is pretty vast. The here now is pretty and vast. We barely, as they say, scratching the surface. Well, we're probably further than the surface. It was just to say, there's much more of the here and now that we are to be clear with. So, yes, the here and now, there's a lot. Just because we say here and now, and the wording or the symbol denotes short, doesn't mean that within the here and now, much more is available. Just don't be fooled by the here and now word symbol. Be instead enlightened or sparked in your ideation by the fact that the word is just a symbol to enclose nothing, because the word is within what is trying to enclose, to even trying to comprehend what we just proposed. The words are within what we're trying to enclose them with, which means words are very little affair in this whole event space. What we are looking at, it's what's surrounding and within and through the words. So introspection or introspection. So through, around, within, below, all over of the words, because those are as simple as just the most simple thing, not even the most basic. Wow. Yes, wow indeed. Wow indeed. Your words are nothing compared to the vastness of the here and now. Again, we say here and now, but look, in the here and now there is so much. And we appreciate love that we are in the process of clearly feel our way into it and listen more to the subtleties and the silent aspect of it, even though it's a silences that are unheard, unspoken, but yes, moving and vibrating force that underline and surrounds all that is. Because we say under, but we hear the sound, or we hear and we feel and we see things, let's say. And we may think that underneath, but where is underneath and where is above? Can you really distinguish the under and the over, or is just a word and some images and some symbol and ideas that will put to give some interpretation? Where does the below begin and when does the above begin? And when does the below end and when does the above end? If all is here and now, all is above and all is below. Yes, the paradox, the unity, the simplicity of things. Because again, the words are just trying to convey, in many ways, the same pray, which is the now. Words are just trying to convey, in many ways, the same. But why? Why do we try to use words to convey in the same when we can just stay with the same and that's all? It's a great question, my friend. It's a great question. Perhaps we're learning ourselves into that as a species, as a civilization, as a population, as a unity cell. We are moving into this reality or this state of or mentality, this state of art, state of being, in which things will be sped up by expanding and therefore using a language that will align with this expansion process. And the language naturally will have a less form, a formless aspect, because expanding, naturally things will gain a etheric and ephemeral mantle or cloak. So the language will fit in with the maturity level of the soul that incarnates. Wow, the language is beautiful. It's yes. Yours truly, the yellow and the word.